Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to Sandal College Boys Section Class 7. Dear students, here is Akhtar Said, your English teacher. Today is lecture number 12, Unit 1, Light in the Night, and page number 910. Dear students, before embarking on today's lecture, I would like to refresh the previous lectures so that you may relate the previous story to the today's lecture. We read in the previous lectures that before 18th century, London was buried in darkness. There were no lights. People had to burn their own lights. At first, the oil lamps were fixed to light the streets so that the people could see their way. Sometimes the rich people hired a person to carry the lamp and walk ahead of them if they had to move at night, but it was not safe because the person sometimes robbed them. Later came the gas lamps, which were easy to burn. Many people were employed to burn and put out the lamps. They were valued, they were respected because of the importance of their job. If any foreigner visited London, he was surprised to see a lot of illumination in the streets at night because there were a lot of lights in the streets. Now, today's lecture from page number 9. The lampposts of London were designed with the bar sticking out on either side at the top so that the lamplighter could safely rest his ladder on them. There was an iron bar sticking out of the lamppost at the top. It was easy for the lamplighter to place his ladder with it, and he could easily climb up and climb down the ladder. Lamplighters moved quickly, carrying their ladder and going up and down it hundreds of times a day. The lamplighters had to be very quick, very agile and energetic because they had to climb up and climb down the ladder hundreds of times a day. Their job requires to be very quick and energetic. The lampposts were decorated with royal crest. There was a royal crest on top of the lamppost. You can also see the college crest, the crest of Sandal College here in the top left corner of the page on the top bar. uh, we are proud of college crest. There is written deeds not words. Do you know the meaning? It means you are to perform deeds, not talks, not words. So once again, come to the lecture. The lampposts were decorated with the royal crest and were looked after carefully by the lamplighters. When gas lamps started to be used from 1805 onwards, they changed the work of the lamplighters. Gas lamps were easy to burn and put out. The gas lamps were much easier, much quicker to light and didn't require lots of the work like the oil lamps. They were easy to burn and easy to put out in the morning, such as changing the smelly oil. The lamplighters did not have to change the smelly oil, unpleasant oil, and replacing and trimming the wicks. They did not need to cut the wicks because gas lamps were easy to use. Some of the lamplighters felt their job wasn't the same anymore. Some of the lamplighters thought that their job was not that difficult as it was in the past. Charles Dickens. Charles Dickens is a famous English novelist. Charles Dickens captured this feeling in the story. Captured the literal meaning of capture is to arrest, to catch, गिरफ्तार कर लेना. But here in the text it means narrated, expressed, बयान करना. Charles Dickens ने बयान किया this feeling, the feeling of the lamplighter in the story, The Lamplighters. He once wrote a story, its name was Lamplighters. He expressed the feeling of the lamplighters in the story when one character talks about the change from oil to gas lamps. When the gas lamps replaced the oil lamps, the feelings of the lamplighters changed. So, what was the feelings of the lamplighter? We read now, I foresee. These are the feelings of the lamplighter who said, I foresee. Foresee means realize beforehand. एहसास कर लेना, देख लेना. I foresee in this the breaking up our profession. Profession means job, vocation, pesha. He thought that his profession would now come to an end with the coming of the gas lamps. There is no more going the rounds to trim by daylight. No more dribbling down of oil on the hats and bonnets of ladies and gentlemen when one feels in spirits. He thought that dribbling means fall in drops. You know, वो ऑयल के गंदे से कतरे गिरते थे on the hats and bonnets of ladies and gentlemen. So all these things stopped with the coming of the gas lamps. Once again we read, there is no more going the rounds to trim by daylight, no more dribbling down of the oil on the hats and bonnets of ladies and gentlemen when one feels in spirits. Anyhow, any low fellow can light a gas lamp. So according to the lamplighter, it was now easy job for any person to burn the gas lamp. Gas lamps were better than oil lamps in many ways. According to him, gas lamps were easy as far as the oil lamps were concerned. Gas lamps were better than oil lamps in many ways, although a big issue with the gas lamps was that every now and again one would blow up. Blow up means बर्स्ट, एक्सप्लोड, धमाके से फट जाना. तो कभी कभी जो गैस लैम्प्स होते थे वो धमाके से फट जाते थे. ओवर ओवर टाइम गैस लैम्प्स रिप्लेस्ड ऑयल लैम्प्स. अल्टीमेटली गैस लैम्प्स कंप्लीटली रिप्लेस्ड दी ऑयल लैम्प्स. गैस लैम्प्स ने ऑयल लैम्प्स की ऑलमोस्ट हर जगह जगह ले ली. लेटर विद द इन्वेंशन ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिसिटी, when the electricity came, जब बिजली आ गई, gas lamps were replaced by the electric lamps which now dominate modern streets. Dominate means be in majority. Now you can see even in the streets of Faisalabad there are a lot of electric lights, and you may see a lot of electric lights on the roads of Faisalabad. So now electric lights are everywhere in the world. But the last para is very interesting. Though there is electricity everywhere in the world almost, there are electric lights, but today there are still 1500 gas lamps in London. You know, Britishers are traditionalists. They do not forget their traditions. They keep up their traditions. They hold their traditions. That's why there are still 1500 gas lamps in London. 5 people are employed to operate them. There are 5 people who work on them, who burn them at night and put out them in the morning. They light them every evening and put them out every morning. These lights are carefully looked after, and these people look after those lights very carefully because they are the part of the city's history. As I told you that they are the traditionalists. The Britishers do not forget their traditions, so they take care of this tradition. That's why they still hold that tradition of having the electric gas lamps in London. These lights are carefully looked after because they are part of the city's history. Kensington Palace Gardens is the name of a long avenue in London. There is a long avenue. Avenue means broad street or road. Broad street or road is called avenue. There is a long avenue and its name is Kensington Palace Gardens. It is lined with grand old buildings. Lined with, there is a long line of grand, big old buildings and is lit entirely. Entirely means completely. And it is completely get lit by gas lamps. There are still gas lamps in Kensington Palace Gardens. This is a big and long avenue. It is lined with grand old buildings and is lit entirely by gas lamps. There you can imagine what it would have been like in London during the time of Charles Dickens. If you ever go to London now and visit this Kensington Palace Gardens, you will still see a lot of gas lamps there, and you can imagine what London was like in the times of Charles Dickens. That's all of today's lecture. Dear students, read it once again. If you find any problem, any question, you may contact me in the feedback group. Take care. Thank you very much.